Alex Melzer. I was in the Marine Corps. I was in 7th Marine Regiment, Headquarters Company, part of 1st Mardiv. I was a 2841. I was ground electronics repair. Basically, all the radio systems and various electronic parts, that get broken out in the field and whatnot. They're bringing me out to fix them.
All right. Now, did you do ever any tours overseas? Where all did you go?
Yeah, I was in Afghanistan in the Helmand province for about 8 months. I got back last July.
Okay. Now, are you out of the Corps or?
Yeah, I'm in active reserve now. I got out EAS last October.
Okay. Gotcha. And so why did you join the service? What was your?
Honestly, I joined because I was doing some not so great things. I was on a bad path, and I decided that instead of ending up in prison like a lot of my family did, I needed to do something with my life. So I walked on a recruiter. I actually walked to the Army recruiter first, but he took forever because I have injuries from where I played football. I've had 2 knee surgeries, and I get waivers for that, but the Army guy was taking forever, and I wanted to leave right now. And so the Marine Corps recruiter, I think he's gone now, but Sergeant Moses walked up to me and he was like, I think you're in the wrong office, you're waiting around too much. So I walked over there and I left less than 30 days later.
Okay. Now was that like right when you were 18, right out of high school?
That was when that was the summer that I turned 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what is it like to be gone over there, away from all your friends, family?
I mean, honestly, it's not as stressful as bad as you think. I mean, really, when you're over there, when you're overseas, you don't really have that much to worry about. I mean, it's just eat, sleep, and don't die. You just do your job, and you do your job and watch out for your friends. I mean, it's not. I had less stress over there than I did, before I left than I did coming back. It's a simple life.
Okay. Strict schedule and everything. What was your daily regime?
My daily routine. Well, I travel around a lot for my job. I get on Ospreys every couple of days and fly to a different part of the Helmand province to fix radios. But usually, I'd wake up, go eat some chow, and then hit the gym for an hour or 2, and then go fix some radios, and then hit the gym again, and then go sit at the WR and play some video games. Like, that was my whole life.
So the base was kind of cool. There was a lot you could do when you're not working.
I mean, there's not a lot. Like most of the fobs, like the whole entire base would be like as big as this library, But you have like a little tent, Everybody's got their electronics, I bought a tablet and a laptop while I was over there, So you sit around, you watch movies, you play video games, whatever.
So how do you think being in the Marine Corps changed you as a person?
I'd say as a person, it kind of gave me a direction. It gave me, something more to believe in than just, doing whatever. It kind of gave me a little bit of purpose and structure. I think that I honestly think that if I hadn't joined, I probably would have been in prison right now, versus where I'm at right now.
Now, so like, how is life now? Like what is your life like now that you're out? Like, what is?
I mean, now that I'm out, honestly, you kind of just want to get back in. It's weird transitioning back to civilian life after I've been around my friends and this group of guys most of my adult life. I've had a certain schedule, and now I can move away from it. It's really weird. Used to living in the barracks. You have all your best friends. A couple hundred of your best friends. Everybody knows everybody, and they're maybe a minute walk from you. Most of them live next door, and now you have to you get out and you have to struggle to even find somebody to hang out with because everybody's got to work and shit like that. It's crazy. It's a big adjustment.
So what was boot camp like?
Boot camp. A lot of screaming. Like a lot of screaming. They like, you have to be able to let somebody scream in your face and not do anything. It's one of the hardest things ever, is to like let somebody look you eye to eye, be spitting and screaming in your face, and you have to stand perfectly still. That for me was the hardest part.
Yeah.
And then another part that's hard is, these guys that, you're with day in and day out, they're like your brothers, and like, they mess up. Like, for instance, when I was at boot camp, my heavy hat found out that I knew how to fight a little bit, and so he had me, he'd have me take the mess ups in the bathroom at night, and I'd have to try and get him into shape or whatever. It didn't work. I mean, it didn't really work. All it really did was make them not like me. But
so it's portrayed pretty accurate on what all you see on TV and everything.
I'd say the most accurate I've seen is like is the beginning part of Full Metal Jacket was pretty accurate. But the only difference is they can't actually touch you anymore. Like they can't beat you up. So they're just gonna find a recruit to beat you up, and they're gonna do it, and they're just gonna turn their head and not look.